Hi, I'm Patrick, and this is Brian Fiore. Together, we just got played. We're at the Cloak and Blaster on a Tuesday night. We just got done playing Gadgeteers. Join us for Gadgeteers. Brian Fiore,
Yes.
please tell us about Gadgeteers.
Sure. Gadgeteers, it's a 2 to 4 player blind bidding card game in which each of the players are assuming the role of an engineer or a master inventor, and they're basically bidding over who's going to have control of certain types of parts. And then once they establish their dominion over those parts, then they're going to use those parts to build their special gadgets or their special inventions. Each of the players has a secret objective in which a certain type of invention that they build was going to give them extra victory points at the end of the game. Each one of the inventions is worth a certain number of victory points, and also each of the inventions has a special power on them that once you build that invention or that gadget, you could eventually remove one of your power bid tokens from one of the parts in order to activate that ability, and that can do stuff like move some of your control tokens around on the different parts and stuff like that. But Patrick, what would you say is your favorite thing about Gadgeteers?
Perfect set of actual gadget special abilities, you know, trying to pick out one that you're going to need that maybe not your bonus secret objective bonus, but maybe something else you think you can use later in strategy. That's it. That adds a whole new layer that I didn't expect, and I really liked it. And if there's one thing that you really liked about it?
My favorite thing about Gadgeteers is actually the value of the strategy. They packed a lot of different levels of strategy into the game. There's an early game strategy, a mid game, a late game. Like you said, you've got the special powers that you could try to work that angle. You could try to end the game early and just go for the victory points, which is the first player to get 4 of those inventions ends the game, but then you got to tally up all the victory points. But you could save some of your bidding tokens, and those can be victory points later on. You got the secret objectives. So there's just a whole lot of different layers of strategy. It's kind of like an onion that they packed into the game.
So it's like an ogre.
Yeah, like
an ogre's like an onion. It's got layers.
Yeah. But that's it. What would you say is the thing that you liked least about Gadgeteers?
Well, I feel like maybe these secret objective cards could be something different. They give you a bonus for collecting a certain type, or, you know, like the lightning bolt, which is a brown card, or the radioactive, which is the one that I have, which is a blue card. If you collect your gadgets with that particular color, they give you a single bonus. If there was something different, something more abstract, it might be easier, or actually might be harder to be able to predict what your strategy is going to be, because generally speaking, you're going to be trying to go for that extra point for your secret objective, although you don't have to, because it does have a lot of different layers, like you mentioned. But I feel like maybe those secret objective cards could do something a little bit different to make it a little less obvious in like a small 2-player or maybe even a 3-player.
Okay.
And if you had to choose one thing,
the thing that I like least about Gadgeteers is that it's a G-rated, it's a family game, so the artwork, I would say, is G-rated and family-ish, which you know, is perfect for a family game. But I myself, I like a little bit racier artwork.
You like the crank and the pipe.
True. But you know, I would say I'm a fan of the flesh.
You certainly are.
But not like Hannibal Lecter. Not that kind of flesh. But that said, this is still a really solid mechanic strategy level game, and I would definitely gobble this up as soon as it hits Kickstarter, which I believe is in the next couple of weeks or so mid-August. So make sure you jump over to Kickstarter and gobble up your copy of Gadgeteers.
Gobble it up.
Yeah.
I'm Patrick, this is Brian. Together we just got played, coming to you from the Cloak and Blaster in Orlando, Florida. Thank you for watching Gadgeteers.
You know, leave it to you it's a G-rated game to point out the fact that there's a crank and a pipe in there.
And leave it to you to gobble it up. Sure. Gobble, gobble, gobble.
What kind of production is this?